Welcome to another episode of SOCA Odyssey. It's your boy, Influential of the Flag Sound, representing again, but right now on the WORLMAG, YouTube, and people. This artist, this guest, I don't know how to introduce him. He's been creating a storm in the scene in the last few years. He is a man of many words, but he likes to keep it short and sweet. Humble beginnings, but flamboyant, and he loves the ladies. Two very simple things. Make sure when you link him, you have on the right color, and also when you come to link him, you can take what you need to get. My guest today is none other than Melick, Mr. Take Bamboo, aka Mr. Colors. Pleasure to have you, sir.
Influential, thank you, my brother, thank you. England is my favorite place in the world.
So
it's
far.
Always a pleasure, yeah, so far to be here.
Right. Second time here. So I think you're officially ready now. You've had your Nando's, you've tried the KFC,
Yeah.
you tried the Marley's chicken and chips in South
I
London.
never heard about that.
All right, well, hopefully we can get you some Marley's in due time, but you're here. How do you feel differently this time to your first time?
The only difference I feel this time is like plenty Caribbean people is more in the atmosphere right now for me actually, because the last time when I was here I was more seeing like more Grenadians, but now it's like St. Lucians, Trinidadians, Grenadians. Well, they loud. Jamaicans. I actually get to feel a mixture of everyone this time, which is actually perfect to me.
Brilliant.
So I feel more welcome to home, but far away from home. You know that kind of feeling?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes. Talk to us. For those that don't know, again, I'm going to remind you, this is SOCA Odyssey, and the artist we have here sings the two smash hits, but he has more hits in the past and more hits to come. But the two you might be familiar with, Colors, If She Red, then right, I'm going to say no more, and Take Bamboo, right. Talk to us about the early beginnings for Melick. Like, what's your family background growing up, and what got you into music in the very first place?
Well, my family was always, into music. My mom actually loved to sing because she loved karaoke and stuff. So my favorite type of music is actually 80s music. Slow, Celine Dion, Phil Collins. That's my kind of vibe. So I will be going to a show knowing that, all right, there's hundreds, thousands of people there probably, but I love to hear slows in my head before I go. So I actually started to love music because of my mom. And my dad, he will be more the old school type of guy. So I get to learn all the genres, all different types of music from a young age growing up. So people tell me I have an old soul because I'm more like old music. And then I actually started kicking off my career actually in school. So we started to push, well, it was like certain people was like there in the school as well, like Reese T, that's Howitty daughter, and like friends, my friend Nigel English, Chibi Henry, and a teacher called Jason Erskine. So he was like, you want to start like a DJ and stuff in school. So we basically joined, and we started practicing from there. So I started off as a DJ. And then everyone was DJs, but nobody wasn't MC. So I was like, all right, let me try the announcing stuff. And I tried that. And I basically turned into a mic man. We'll say it in Trinidad, a mic man, So we'll go out there, mic in different parties, trying to push to reach up there, and that kind of stuff. And then I was chanting something that we found in school basically. This is how Colors came about now. So it was like, all right, we found these ladies under in the bathroom, pee. So we wild boys. So they don't really open the bathroom for us to bathe. So we beg them. So we basically have advantages in school long time because they love us. We good children.
Yes.
So what we ask for, we get,
Yes.
So they open it first, we going in there, we beating the drum, typical boys, we young. So it's like we found these ladies underwear.
By chance.
So people picking it up, pelting it, ducking, moving, who say, you can touch that, that kind of thing. Now. So the next day was like, what color? It was beating the table now. It was red. No, it was white. And we started to say, if she white, and we started as freestyle stuff there. So that's how it basically started. So it wasn't really a meeting. It was like all of us in school vibing towards that. And then eventually there was like, why don't start well, I really started to chant it on a mic now because I'm an announcer, so I'm a mic man basically, right? So when I go to fests, when I go to parties, they will play this instrumental, any instrumental, and I will mic that.
Yes.
So when I started, I kept doing it. People keep singing it loud. So it's like I could go north and I could go south after, and if I just say that chant, the whole crowd know it already in the country of Trinidad and Tobago. So I met somebody named Shaquille O'Neal. He's my manager too as well as Nigel English. So he was like, bro, why I don't sing that? Sing? Me? Nah. Singing was never my type of vibe.
Yeah.
I don't sing, I'm not thought that. I was telling him, I don't know sing, but I know that. I'm trying to talk Trinidadian language so the people could feel both cultures. That.
Yes.
So he was like, try it, bro. I'm telling you, it could work. So I went, met Nice Nation, he carried me there.
Big up Nice Nation.
Sang the song, big up Nice Nation, sang the song. Didn't take it seriously. Like, whatever I sing it, if it get big or whatever is whatever, and let's pay it out there. Let's try a thing. I didn't playing in no mind. I wasn't trying too hard. Whatever is whatever. Went to my uncle as well, to Michael Gomez, aka Boom Boss, and he filled it up for me together too as well, because my friend Delroy Eastman too same way. He was a big input towards this. And like we basically, get the song out, and before you know it, boom, the song just blew up. Bigger, and I really and truly didn't expect that. So it was like singing was never a part of my life, a part of my career. I was never even in my brain. I never even had a vision towards that. So it was just like, I don't know, a blessing, because it made me travel the world, see people, see new things, make money, of course, so I can bring it back home to my family, secure the bag, start businesses, because we're opening up a bar soon.
That's right.
So it's just a blessing, honestly.
It's a blessing. It's always for me so inspirational and touching when artists can really give you themselves, them heart, and show you where out of nothing comes something, out of just something so trivial, something so simple. You're able to sustain yourself now, to be able to put into your family, opening up the bar, and it's taking a skill you already have and upscaling it. Because I am what you call an announcer, mic man myself. And I too am just like, I don't really want to sing no song. I don't want to become famous. I don't want to be no limelight. I just like to go into the dance, go into the party, go into the fete, whatever term and name you want to use. Ladies, do as I say. Promoter happy, the DJ happy. I don't trouble the DJ. I just gas up the crowd. I get my pay. I go home. But now more and more, it's like I've come to realize that mic men, announcers, hosts, presenters are just not to be rude, but we are just like artists. But if you don't venture into artistry, you are basically an underpaid artist, because you're doing the same thing.
Makes sense.
You're doing the exact same skill and the creativity, the presence, the stage movement, and working with the DJ, entertaining the crowd. So you mentioned some key people earlier there, your friends, your uncle. Who are some of the artists though that really made you feel like, you know what? Or some of the other mic men in Trinidad, for example, made you say, you know what, yeah, I want to do this. I want to try this, and let me see what comes of it.
All right, honestly, I learn from a lot of people, and I will basically try to teach myself what they know or what I hear. So when I go to any party, I will go to enjoy myself, yes, I will go to party, yes, but you might catch me in a position at times where I will be still listening to this mic man, how he speaks, how he songs, when does he shout, when does he doesn't shout, when he doesn't shout. So I listen to a lot of things, what a DJ do, what he doesn't do. I don't hear the same thing twice, because DJs will come on, you will hear one mix, you hear the same thing, you hear the same thing, you hear the same thing. I listen to people and read them out clearly, so I can go home after and do things. So I listen to tech songs a lot, I learn from him. My uncle as well, he's an announcer, Boom Boss, that's Michael Gomez, same person. Trinidad Ghost, I listen to him as well too. Trinidad Killer, I listen to him as well too. A lot of people, even announcers actually. So it's like Custodian, Star Bright. I listen to these people, and it had this guy called Short Boss, but he's stopped now. But big up DJ real same way. So it's like these people, because I basically come from the ghetto. So we are more hardcore. So we are more hardcore.
Which is the best. So, that's the best call.
Best. So they basically call us groundsmen. So we are the groundsmen. So we are hardcore, and then I go out and listen to Uptown crowd. So I try to fit in myself in both places. What would they like there, what they wouldn't like there. So certain things I would say in the grounds, I would not say uptown, because it might be too disrespectful or too harsh to them. So, you know, I read a lot of people, a lot
doing
of
the
things.
same thing.
Yeah. But I just read a lot of people, learn from it, go home after, and even probably sing about it after. Not about what they say, but how they pronounce a word, or how they put something into their energy, deliver it with that energy. I will try to learn that same energy. Sit down, get our own words, and deliver that same energy and that same vibe into that. And honestly, like Starbright would say the word bend in a certain type of way. Bend. So I feed off of his energy. And Short Boss himself too used to say something like bend and think the same way. So I feed off of their energy, how they deliver a word, and how to make this one word sound like a vibe. And just deliver it after.
Straight up like that. What is it's interesting to hear how from mic man to mic man. That's how I'm now trying to process it, because I'm like, I can relate to it, so forgive me. But it's just like, how easy is doing that without copying somebody? Because yes, you take inspiration. Yes, you might borrow from here and try from here and bring it. But how do you make it unique? And for me sometimes, like you listen to souls and stuff, for me, I like to listen to like Afro beats or Amapiano or even R&B, because I don't want too much soca, because I don't want to sound like the announcer I just heard when I'm about to do my set, because then it's like, it might well book him. So do you find yourself in that same position sometimes?
No, I don't. Basically, no, I'm kind of fighting up with it, because I'm singing soca now for the first time actually. And it's like, I sing dancehall.
Which is Zest.
People say Zest. And it's like, should I go back to Zest, or should I just forward with soca? So we watch things like if it makes sense. The dancehall money is here for me. Some people that might be here, but for me, I'm just saying from my point of view, it's here. But the soca is here. Because I fly a lot with the dancehall. Only COVID came and stopped us. But when we sang a soca song, it's like, here. So why?
What's the soca song that you sang?
And that was Take Bamboo.
So
why shouldn't I sing more soca? And it's already have me here. This one song has me here. And if I have more of that of soca, where would it put me? That one song made me travel the world. Visa came in time. Canadian visa came in time. I'm in Europe the second time. So it's like amazing. It's like people have dreams about this, and I basically living it right now. But I would not say still it will have me in a situation where I will, get too caught up in liking this alone or doing that alone, because we would sit and vibe. That's how we write, that's how we feel energy. We feel our energy. Me and Nigel English write music together, which is him right there. And
the manager.
Yeah. So me and him write Take Bamboo together actually. And other songs.
Who produced it?
Boogie Ranks.
Which is a producer from the UK, right?
Nah, he's from I think Boogie Ranks is from England. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes, from England. I basically found out that like before I came here.
Yeah.
I said, you from Barbados? He said, no, bro, I'm from England. I said, from England? I was doubting it. I was like, I could have sworn you was from Barbados.
No,
yeah,
Boogie Ranks.
He's actually from the UK. Correct, bro, correct.
So the UK talent is here. We're working, we're pushing through, we're making waves, we're connecting back home and bringing it back to in the right way. This is Soca Odyssey. We're here chatting with Melick. I love this. This is fantastic. So a lot of people, and obviously we watch the quote unquote bigger genres like rap, have this big debate about songwriters and who write the song for you and credibility of the music if you have a songwriter. How do you feel about songwriters? Do you think it's a good thing for soca? Is it necessary? Is it needed still? Because over the years, the biggest artists, Marshall have whole heap of songwriters. Fayando likes songwriters apparently. Bungie writes for himself, but then people like Problem Child writing for tons of people. So, what are your views on songwriters? Do they get enough praise? Should they stay? What's your take?
It all depends on what the songwriter wants. You know. When we write a song, as in mostly me and Nigel English or my uncle Michael Gomez, I will always post it up on YouTube or wherever, written by Melick, but it's Nigel English. Feel me? But some people doesn't even want that exposure in life, because they'll be like, bro, like, nah, I don't need it, let's put yours. and let's leave me outside. Some people just, it's like, some people are cool with it. It's like, they don't really want it, but they just want to see you grow. They just want to see you get big. Some people just rather get paid aside and be the man behind the picture, and really not the man pushing you to be in that picture. So yes, some people should get more praises, more forward. The songwriters actually should get more of a look, because I am basically asking Problem Jai, I asked Teja, and tons of other people. And Teja was to me, was like, bro, I never said any money actually, no. I just want to see you reach as far as you can, because you've been pushing. And I like your energy, I like your vibe. So people like him is a perfect example. It's not all about this money, and it's what he wants. And I will accept that. If he say, bro, you feel you can do this, man, I want to win in front line to say I write this song, no problem, bro. Some artists don't like to do that at all. I'm the one, I will always call every single body name in anything or what they did in my life, whether if me and them are still talking, not talking anymore, I will still announce their name, and I will always say the truth. So it always depends on what somebody wants, because there's a guy named Dexter Thomas who's a big blessing in my life. And sometimes he'll be like, don't call my name, don't say nothing, you ever say me back. So people have different, different feelings towards different things and what they like and what they don't like, So I can't really blame them, but they should actually. My point of view, some writers, they should. I actually find they should.
I feel so too. I feel like it's definitely important to give everybody their praise and their credit, because everybody plays an instrumental part in making this happen. Like the videographer, the photographer, the patron, the bar staff, the creative, every person, whether it's one line, one word, one vibe, one energy, the person that bring the ice to cool down the rum. And speaking of that, shout out Flat Cap Drinks for sponsoring this episode and each and every episode. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, Flat Cap Drinks. Rum is nice. We're drinking, what flavor we're drinking right now? I think it's vanilla and cherry. It's a good look. So, how do you now balance life, touring, and creativity? Because like you said, before the pandemic hit, you were flying like hotcakes, bacon shark. How do we balance that? Because you're relatively young. You're only what 3-4 years in, if probably less than that.
I basically started in 2019 singing.
Right. Yeah. So how has that changed for you, your life and your schedule, and how are you coping with that?
It's like I am here, and it's like I'm basically got pushed into the fire. That's how I feel. Everything was just going too fast, because Colours was a hit in Trinidad, well, around the world, and we toured a lot. But compared to that feeling, that SOCA feeling, it's just totally different, because we get a taste of Carnival. So this year we got a taste of Carnival. From the time the first or the second week with me doing stuff on the road in Trinidad alone, my voice was gone. Gone. So I started to play it in my mind. If it was a full Carnival, I'd have been in hospital or something, my dog. But in terms of balancing my life and everything, it's like my life don't feel like my life no more. I'm being totally honest with you. Because I miss home. I get home sick. I basically went home for 1 week. Been away from home about 2 months before that. Came home for 1 week. And for me, having time for myself, impossible. Because home is my comfort zone. I've been in America and stuff, because that's why I say most times, now because I'm touring basically. So it's like, when I'm home, I get in my comfort zone. I can write music, we could vibe, I could, feel that kind of energy. When I'm away from home, I don't feel that energy. So I flew home to do that. So when I'm home now, it's like everything is just business, with performances coming in at the same time. So it's like a lot of stuff, and then boom, before you know it, the week pass. You barely get time for your family. You barely get time for yourself. You go to the next country. Then you go to the next country. So I flew from Trinidad to Antigua, to America, to Canada. In a week. That happened. In a week. So from America to Trinidad, spend a week in Trinidad, busy. Then land Antigua. Then after Antigua, finish in like 2-3 days. Land America for 1 day. Then land Canada the next day for Caribana. And then back to America for about 2 weeks. And then here am I in England. So it's like just going. My life, I haven't seen my bed in months. I've been laid down in my bed in months. I miss home. I'm being totally honest. I miss home. And the more I fly, I get to realize how much I love Trinidad and Tobago and how much of important my country is to me, honestly. Yeah.
That's good. Say that again, because I feel like sometimes people think that artists love the high life, they love the flying, they love here and there, and they don't realize that you with the quote unquote 9 to 5, when you feel drained and tired from the week, and you can't wait to come home to your bed, the artists don't know that. You think the artists like flying premium or first class or whichever class it is, because sometimes some airlines don't even have first class. So it's important that people understand the realness of this journey and of this job that you do, which is to bring entertainment, joy, escapism, relief to people in a beautiful melodic way. And you know, what does Melick do when he's in Trinidad? If you had 2 weeks to yourself in Trinidad, no bookings, no studio, it's just what you want to do.
Spend it with the people I love. That's all. That's what makes me happy. Family, and good friends, and everything. That's the only thing that makes me happy. And football. Yeah, that's all basically. I love the party still. I wouldn't lie. And we love the women because we sing for the women.
Yes, definitely.
But family, yeah, that's all that makes me happy. Honestly, family. Nothing else. Nothing more. Not money. Not fame. Family. Keep all of that. Well, we need money to survive, but
yes, but
family.
100%. 100%. So, you see, you mentioned you do music for the ladies. Talk to us about how you went about creating the first smash hit, which is Colors you mentioned with your friends and them, but what was it like performing that for the first time on a big stage? What was the first big stage you performed that on?
There's so many actually.
So the first big stage in Trinidad, then the first big stage outside of Trinidad regionally, then give us the first big stage in America.
So many, eh? The first big one in Trinidad, I would say it's, what was the name of it? Magnum Jam. I think it's Magnum Jam was the name of it. Yeah, Magnum Jam, because it was like huge artists performing. And the whole crowd was like singing it, vibe. It was beautiful because I realized it was huge when I am basically going on to sing when Prince Swani and those guys were singing, Jelano, all of them. And before them was like Beres. And then it was them. Then it was me and Whitney. Whitney was the lady who sang the remix for the Color song as well. And when I'm coming off,
big up the women in the thing, big up Whitney.
And when I'm walking off the stage, who can I see coming up to sing after me, my favorite artist in the world? TJ. So it's like, yeah, like this had to be the bigger thing. And after TJ was Bounty Killer, Antonia, and huge artists. So it was like, that was the best feeling of my life. And me going on that stage singing that. This one time I talked to this police lady, I won't call her name. She was like, yeah, I was there. If you see me, I run down so, I run back up so, and I run down so. So it was actually getting to hear people telling you about it. It's like truly amazing, but like that was the best ever. The crowd was like singing so loud, and when Whitney came on as well, it was like madness with it. So that was the biggest stage in Trinidad. In America, I would say, it's so hard, so many. All right, because I basically flew America the first time in my life this year. But it was all over. All right, Texas, no Boston, no Florida.
If there's a joint leaderboard, then no problem. But
it's so hard to choose. I believe Orlando. Yeah, Orlando was Cass. Yeah, I would believe Orlando. Nah, I have no idea, bro. It's so many. Because I'm now actually, Madame Marshall Montana once I was in Canada, so I can't compare that. That is not America. Orlando, for the Cass, yeah.
Orlando with the Cass.
Yeah, that would be my final answer.
Speaking of the more established artists like Cass and thing, do you see yourself doing a song with somebody like a Cass, like a Marshall, like a Patrice, like a Destra, or like a Temper? Where do we stand with Melick and collabs? Because I appreciate when artists build their foundation, have like 5, 6, 7 solo smash hits that they can run out any stage and give us 45 minutes straight energy, boom. But what say you? How are you looking in that regard?
I would say if I was to choose, I would say all of them. All of them. Because not one of them is a disappointment, honestly. And individually, by picking them is like unfair. Because all of them are good. All of them can put me in a position higher in life, bigger in life, being more noticed, because a lot of people know this song, but doesn't know my face.
I can agree, because I was like, oh, that's him? I would have walked past, but I would have told you, because how you dress everything, I would have thought you were from London, you're just like a Londoner, so I'm like, well, you're very modest, very humble. Well, that's not the big, but that's good. I respect that. I feel like if I was an artist, I'd be like you. I can't lie, because it's just humble, easy. I don't want no flash, I don't want no hype. Just give me the flat cap and I'm good.
That is just us. We could be getting VVIP tickets. You're going and see me, Nigel, Jonathan, all of us in a general line with VVIP tickets going in to party in general. What am I going VVIP to see? The same people I see over and over and over. Just because I'm in a position that I'm an artist right now and is respect this, I understand all of that. But I love being me. I will always go to general. I will always go in the Queen's Park Savannah or something and watch fireworks. You won't really see artists doing that. Really. I am doing everything that I am doing from since before I sing. I am doing the same exact thing. If I reach in a position where if I go somewhere and people will tumble me over because I'm so famous, I understand that, then I will kind of cut it down. But I'm going everywhere like a normal individual. You could tell me that we got a boat ride in the morning to party because it's carnival. I'm coming. I am coming. that's just me, typical me. Boat ride, woman, party, vibes, music. We love that. We come in. I hold in the cooler with you and me walking, bro. Normal like that. Yeah.
Speaking of vibes and parties, what's for you the best party in Trinidad during the carnival season?
During the carnival season, I'll have to say vibes and voice. Yeah, it's more woman than man. More woman than man. Atmosphere, everything, and it's like you trying to sing, and it's like the crowd singing louder than you. So for the carnival, hands down, that was the best party. Best party. Hands down.
Big up Voicey, big up Vibes was with whole team, Major Penny, Travis, and I forget his own, Akeem
5.0. And Salty too as well.
And Salty too as well, isn't it? Outside of the season, what kind of vibe does Melick like? If I come to Trinidad next year, which I'm hoping to, big up my Yuma family, I'm hoping to come next year, and I say, Melick, I just touched down. What's the airport called? Picaro? What's the airport called?
Piaco,
sorry, forgive me.
No problem, bro.
What's the scene tonight? Where we going? It's a Wednesday, it's a Thursday. Where we going? What's the move?
It all depends, but I know we outside, we'll find something. It always have the avenue. Although it have plenty restaurants and things building there, but it's actually starting to pump because new clubs are starting to open back as well. But we will always find a party. You could come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's carnival time as well. We are surely carrying you somewhere. Surely.
Definitely. And outside of the season, are you hold on, let me ask you this. Because I've been to Barbados, I've been to St. Lucia, I've been to Grenada. They love a boat ride. And you've now traveled the Caribbean and the world now. So where for you does the best boat rides in the Caribbean? And if it's Trinidad, fine, Trinidad. But where can you say gives you the best vibes for boat rides?
I've never been to all the Caribbean countries, to be honest, because Barbados was cancelled for us. But not the promoter's fault, because my passport was inside for the Canadian visa, so I didn't get to go Barbados. St. Lucia should be later on soon. Barbados is coming back as well too. But I've been to Grenada. We didn't go any boat rides in Grenada, so I can't judge it as that. I've been to St. Vincent, never went to any boat rides either. Antigua, didn't went to any boat rides either. Bahamas, didn't went to any boat rides either. So I can't really judge it, but I've been to Trinidad boat rides. So I would say Trinidad. But I've been to a boat ride over here, and it was Grenadians, and that boat ride was at sea.
Mad.
Because they're running on the side, running back on scene.
Scene.
That was our scene.
That was
Mingle.
Mingle boat ride. We got Mingle team, yes.
That was our scene.
Yes, the carnival starter boat ride.
If I was to go in Grenada and actually feel that kind of boat ride from them, I will have to think, I don't know. Because that boat ride was a scene. It was like, yeah, it's still here to Trinidad. I didn't pass it yet. But if I go in their country to really experience Grenadians boat ride, then I will have to, then I can judge it from there.
From there, straight up. What's the best? I'm keeping it Trinidad. We in the snack food because people like to compare the foods, the cuisine. Bacon shark, doubles, plory. What is Melick's favorite?
Doubles. Easy like that.
How you like your doubles?
Extra sweet sauce, and I love pepper. I need to sweat. If I sweating, your pepper good. If I'm not sweating, the pepper alright. If I sweating, don't get scared. I enjoying it. Taste it. Taste it right there. No, this is it. Once you see me sweating, you just don't know, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Me and doubles lady get so good because of that. I come in every single day. And I love my seasoning. She started calling my seasoning. And I go in by she for like, let me say a year. And she had no idea I was the artist.
This. Because you're just a good friend like that.
And she correlated me. She said, you never tell me up to this day you sing that color song. We'll come far to find out this. But why you gotta tell you that for? Like,
that don't matter.
Like, I had Melick the artist. I can get doubles. Like, but no, like, can I have a doubles and I'll pay for it? Normal. You'll never see certain artists going and buy doubles. I will go Sawa, San Juan, that's where I live. San Juan Labantude, big up all you. I know love. I will go in San Juan. If it have a line, I will go in the line, buy a doubles, or go at the side of her and eat it right there too if I feel like. And that's not going to change.
Straight up.
It's not going to change.
Do you think remaining humble is important?
Fair. It is. It really, really, really actually is. But it's not me forcing to do something. It's just me naturally. So it's just me being me. So I can't always blame everybody else because, next thing someone been through something that happened in their life before and that's why they act like that. Or, it's like, it all depends. It's me being me. So it's like nothing. So if somebody was like, I'm trying my best to be humble, try my best to stay calm, I just be me. So it's like, I won't understand what they're trying to see or forcing themselves to do, which might be hard on them because that's not their character. But me being me is just all of me. So this is me and this is just me. So it's not me trying to be anything, but just me.
Which is the best thing.
Yeah.
Let's touch on your music now again. You being you. We know about colors. We know how that come about. You being you. Take bamboo. Are you telling girls to take bamboo?
Yes.
In the real...
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes. 100%.
Tell us because sometimes artists, they tell us music through their own personal experiences, or they might have heard a lady tell them a story and they come and bring it back. So tell us how the song Take Bamboo came about.
Nothing sexual. Everybody, I sing a lot of sexual music to be honest. But there's nothing sexual, nothing at all. It wasn't me giving no girl bamboo in bed, nothing like that. It was nothing sexual. It was just we vibing, me and Nigel English. We sat down, and I was like, the name of the rhythm was actually Take Bamboo, which was produced by Boogie Ranks. And I asked Boogie, I was like, bro, so this is how I actually got this song, right? I said, bro, so anybody sing about tech? I said, why name you them Take Bamboo? He's like, nah, bro, it's just an instrument we use called bamboo, so we call it Take Bamboo. So I was like, all right, can I sing about bamboo? He's like, yeah, sure. So that's how I got this song. So I sat down, was singing it, but saying it wrong. So Nigel was like listening to the beat more and was like, no, boy, listen to the melody. Take bamboo, girl. So he basically showed me it. But I will always come up with the hook, write piece of a song and reach a certain point and I would stick. I will never finish a song by myself. It don't ever happen like that. I will write so far, but I will always stick. And then I will have to go to him. And he will, put the sprinkles on, put the cake and then, yeah, boy, we playing this
Nigel, big up you.
Moving this.
It's interesting, Nigel.
Cheers, Nigel. Yeah, that's how we got this song actually. And we will sit down, wanted to have rum. That's all. And vibes.
Rum and vibes.
Rum and vibes. COVID period, that's rum. Bedrooms, friends, if it's family. And we sit down, we just drink rum and we write music. That is all I need. People I love around me. Once I have people who I love around me, I'm good to go. They push me in life. So that's my energy, why I learn and where I come from. It's not just Melick alone, it's a team. That's why we call it Team BME. In every song we sing, you will always hear Team BME. If you don't hear it, it's
Say
there.
it again, slow.
Team BME. Yeah. So you
What does
always
the
say that.
BME stand for?
Blue Money Empire. So we basically started off that group since in school.
Blow Money Empire.
Yeah, Blue Money Empire. And here, look at us today. Big. So I actually met an England guy last night in Tabernacle or something like that. So he was like, so who is Team BME? I was shocked because we go places around the world and people don't really say Team BME all the time.
England, we listening. We listening.
And when he said that, I was like, nah, he really had to be a fan or something, like a deep fan. And he's really a deep fan. He was the first person that ever really pinpoint Team BME and said it. He was like, so who's Team BME? Like, it's us. So basically, we sign ourselves to ourselves. Yes. People thinking it's like a record. We don't want nobody really sign us. You know, unless it's $1 billion or something, we take it. But I mean, it's just us, and we sign ourselves to ourselves. So it's like, who's Team BME? Still us. Who's your managing group? It's still us.
Still us.
So it's like everything keeping in our circle.
That's the best way.
And our friends are very small, and it's just a small, tight circle. It don't ever go outside. It don't ever go far. But we always treat everyone with love. Even a stranger, I might not know your name, I might forget you or whatever, but I would still give you a 5 year, bro. I would still give you all, and always give you that respect at least. At least I will always do that now. I always spread love all the time.
Do you think enough of the older generation spread love to the younger generation, like yourselves?
As in like artists and stuff? Yeah, they do. They actually do. I never encounter any situation with any soca artist, any dancehall artist with no respect or like they are being too big or they are being too hype. I honestly never experienced it, or I never actually heard anything, honestly. So it's like love. I always say hi, they say hi, I give them a 5, I give them a bounce, and everything good. And always any artist, I never encountered nothing before, nothing.
It's very important because sometimes you hear that as a young artist, there's a fight down, there's a push, there's a battle to come through and get that approval, that connection, that co-sign. Is there any established artist that you feel, yes, I can't wait for you to co-sign me, or I can't wait to work with you? Obviously, you said all, but is there anybody in particular that, you know, once you work with them or they give you the co-sign to say, you know what, let me repost Melick on this thing, then you know that you're going to feel like, yeah, I've made it, so to speak.
I will always pick the 2 best right now, because if it's the best right now, then the best should push you to be forward. And if the best posts anything you post, then everybody's watching at the best. So if the best is post, you know, endorse this person, then they will automatically make you as a target. Or know that, all right, like, you really see what this guy is doing. So I will basically say, to me, the best right now, to me, if I was to pinpoint people, I would say voice and purchase orders. That's my decision. And people have different decisions. You could say something else, and I respect yours. So I respect people, they respect mine. So that's my 2 pick. So I would say them.
You know why I'm so happy you said those 2 in particular? Because you mentioned a woman. Because a lot of time I speak to artists, I speak to creatives, and it's like they forget that the women are there working just as hard, giving just as much, and influencing you. Because if you make songs for the women, how can you forget about the women artists? Right. So for for the fact that you said Patrice and voice, I love that. I think definitely a Patrice collaboration with you would be amazing. And of course, voice and anybody is a collab. Whether it goes big globally or it only goes big for that year. Because, for example, me personally, I like that collab with voice and Tall Pre. But it doesn't get enough push. It hasn't really been appreciated. I feel like it needs more. It needs another DJ, another this person to come out and say, no, get behind this song. Can we expect any collabs from said artist, Voice or Patrice? Because you're all here in London, so I don't know. Voice, Patrice, if you're watching, Voice C, let me link Pat C, let me link Drew, let me link, because this is the first time, let me add to this as well. This is the first time from my time being in the soca scene in the UK that I've seen so many artists here for Nottingham Carnival that are soca artists from all over. A lot of you from Trinidad. Grenada is here, Vinci is here, Dominica is here, Antigua is here, Antigua and Barbados, which is Drew. So it's beautiful to see that Notting Hill is now getting, of course you all know about it, but you're now making a point and there's now the possibility and the space and the market to say, listen, we need y'all here now. Because it's one thing to bring it to effect at a random time in the year, but to bring it back for Notting Hill as well in the same year, it shows that, you know, our scene is growing, our scene is doing well, and it's obviously reflecting. So are there any UK soca artists that you're ready to work with, or you're thinking of working with, or you're attuned to?
I honestly didn't knew any, to be honest, but I met two ladies, I forgot their name, they are sisters, I believe. Sun Divas, I met them. So they are sisters. So they was the first people I actually met and actually get to know that, you know, they are UK artists who sing soca. And I listened to their music and I was like, wow, this is very good. So I only know them right now. And I actually love them already. So it's like, if I meet more, you know, then I can say, well, you know, well, all right, this person is good too as well. This one is good, this one is good. And then I should choose, but I only know one actually. And it's a perfect pick I actually got so far. So if I was to do one, it will be them, because I met them first. They talked to me nice and humble, nice people. And it was like, hey, to have this parties that we could probably carry a day if we have time. And you know, like simple conversation is like, I know you for years. So me and them was like talking. It was like nice people.
Yeah, man, I love that. So big up the Sun Diva sisters. Ladies, big up on yourself. Keep doing that. And I'm looking for that collaboration next year between you and Melick, or even this year for next year in time. There's Mersey, there's Trini Boy Juicy, there's Terradan, there's Batch, there's Divine, there's Nikki Baby, there's Simbali, just to name a few. If I forget your name, please forgive me. I can't remember all of you, but work with me. I push in y'all, so it's a good look. Nottingham Carnival. It's your first time, the first one. You're here for the season. You've done the starter party, which is the Mingle Boat Ride. One of the starter parties. This week, we are here now. Are you on the road with any bands? Any particular other bookings you have that you're excited about? You know?
Actually, no. We basically finished what we had to do already. So it's like certain promoters are actually reaching out to management and stuff because we are up here for Carnival. So it's like people, whoever connect, yeah man, connect. And whether or not if people connect or not, we are actually going to party because we love the party.
Yes.
So we're actually going to get to experience the Carnival, experience London, and it's like basically turn into a vacation for us at the same time.
Yes.
So it's like perfect, it's not bad at all. So if promoters keep reaching out and stuff, perfect for us. Why not get money at the same time and enjoy? But if not, we still want to go on a truck, we still want to enjoy Carnival up here. So it's like, that's lovely. It's like, nothing could go wrong, nothing could be bad. It's just like, yeah, we here, we in Europe, let's enjoy life.
Make the most of it, What are the plans for the next year? We know the season soon start back in Trinidad, band launch is soon. I'm hoping to be there next year. You, my family, I see you. Please, I'm trying my best to be there. You know, the flight situation is England to Trinidad, but I'm working on it. I've missed 4 Trinidad carnivals. 4? I've missed 4. Every year I've said, yeah, it's happening this year. I don't go. So I think if I miss this one,
I think this one will be the biggest one ever.
Yeah.
Because COVID.
Yeah.
We get the pre, but the pre it was big, yes, but we didn't get that full effect. Next year, everyone is coming to Trinidad. I can feel it and we know it. Trinidad Carnival next year is going to be nasty.
Real nasty.
Very, very nasty. If you don't book your hotel some now, book your flight some now, I don't know what to tell you. Because they're going and be nasty next year. Everybody is coming, and a lot of artists is coming hard because we have like about 6 songs. We released one, which was me and Saki. I Wanna Jam Bad. We released that like about 2 to 3 weeks ago actually. You can look it up.
Where's Saki from? Trinidad?
Saki from Trinidad. He sang the song. I will sing it for you. If you want to lose weight, go through my phone.
Yeah. Then, okay. Yes.
It happens. You will know a song, but you will not know the person's face. Or you might know a song and not know who sang the song. So I mean, it happens. But it's like, yeah, we have like about 5 to 6 songs to drop. Problem Child have a rhythm on that as well. We have one with Boogie Ranks, of course. What's the next one? We have another one with Desktop from up here though.
Yes, big up Desktop.
Right, Desktop.
Well, he's from Grenada, but he's residing here for now.
Yeah, we have one with Desktop. What's the next 2? I can't remember right about now. I want a Teja.
Miguel Teja.
I want a Teja.
I feel like Miguel Teja needs to do what all the other artists have eventually done. And we love your writing ability, but hello, sir. Save some of the gems for yourself.
I told them that already.
Because Problem was doing the same thing, now Problem is a problem.
No problem.
Voice is doing the same thing, now Voice is voicey. Please, Miguel Teja, get your Nigel, send this to Miguel. Look me in the face. I spoke to you on Clubhouse during the pandemic. Give us you. Don't write no more. Big up Viking Ding Dong. Love him. Big guys rule. But we need to have Michael Teja on a show here performing his hits as well as the hits he helped to write. That's one thing I don't understand with the soca scene, y'all. Y'all be writing these hits for people and then you sit down on it. Whereas in the dancehall space, no, DeMarco wrote a lot of big hits for people. And it's alright, cool, I give you 3 hits. I'm gonna write 3 for myself. That's what I need to see from the soca scene now, please.
I agree.
Because the talent is not going to waste, but it's not being evenly distributed. If you can write that song, yes, write for that person because that person might have the better. It might fit that person. Fine. That's like how we know Skinny, write for Marshall and all. Good, great. But what about you? We want to see you on the stage too. You can't all want to hide in the studio. No, we need you on the stage. You don't want to make money?
I agree with you.
What are you hiding? Oh, come out.
Well, honestly, he told us he looking for this one special deal.
He done give us 6 special tunes. The next one, let's hear. Mikel, I'm sorry. Fight me. I don't mind. I'm coming to that next year. Fight me. Put extra pepper in my doubles and let me sweat. But please, bro, we need it. And temper. I need you on a tune with temper. I need you on a tune with temper. Jeez. Yo, Shavan, what she just released? When it got sent to me, I was like, hold on, who is this temper person? I keep seeing the name. Can you search it? He's a young woman. Bad, no wrong. I'm like, whoa. I would have think he was a man. And that's not good. I'm supposed to know that, okay, artist is artist. You're big. I want to know that, yo, you're serious. And come on.
Yeah, it's a female actually, yeah. Very talented.
We need y'all.
Yeah,
we need y'all to come out and if you're pushing Zest, push Zest and Soca. You can do both. I spoke with Trinidad Killer recently a couple of days ago and I was saying that, yo, do the both. Do the two. Why not? Because it's the Zest, really and truly, it's the Zest that's running Jamaica now because all ladies like Zest. Because the dancehall in Jamaica, chopper, scammer, choppy line, baggy line, the ladies want to wine. That's why Soca gets so big in Jamaica now. Because you're creating music, let the ladies wine up and enjoy themselves too. Plus, you know how it go with you. If you study this, you go Jamaica, you go here, you go there, you bounce around, everything is all right. And then the culture spreads, the vibes for them. Plus, if the ladies not enjoy, like you said, who can enjoy? Fact. So if you have an artist like yourself and Temper, making a song for the ladies, it's a double hit. And Temper and
Makes
Jada,
sense.
I saw what she did when Jada came. I know Jada was some with voice come by. I want to see a Jada and a Temper tune as well. Let's work regionally and push everybody. And now we have all these streaming platforms in the islands. Now we have Tidal there, we have Apple Music there, Spotify there now. People can flow digital, put it in as part of the packages, so people don't have to pay extra for it, and let's stream the music. Or Let's use the music app. Let's support our own and get all the people the music on there and keep it regional. There's 44 million people in the Caribbean. Why should we have a problem struggling with streaming the music?
True.
And showing that there's numbers there. And yes, there's hundreds of different genres of music in the Caribbean, but the main ones, reggae, dancehall, soca, and now zest. So let's make a movement. Let's push those 4 out and let people know what's going on. What else can we expect from Mikel? Album coming soon. We need some albums. We need more albums. We need an album from all the artists now.
Well, as you say, about 6 songs is going to drop. We have dancehall song rest down as well, but we are choosing when and if to drop it. So it's all about timing. It's all about timing because as soon as soca done in Trinidad,
it's dancehall.
So that's how Colors was running in the road. Because as soon as soca done, boom, Colors drop, and so as summertime we just hitting. Just going. Because I basically have more dancehall songs that I sang already. Colors, Grip Man, Up Down. Next one I wouldn't say is a little disrespectful, but you will hear me sing these songs and people will be like, yeah. So it's like certain countries it reach. So if I go most places in the Caribbean, they will know this song. Some people will know it in the UK because I get tag a lot in certain songs like Up Downs and stuff. You ever heard about Up Down? So certain people from the UK, females to be exact, and DJs tag me in it. So it's like we in terms of zest music and in terms of girls whining, I am one of that mean guy. And they say temper, but they have young brother as well.
Young brother
very big one
on the
as well.
show with you. Very. Big Goffrey for the whole team. Yeah.
So they was like there before. I came after. I came after up here. And so he's like running it same way too. On the wrong heavy. Same Trinidad Killer, Trinidad Ghost was running the route as well too. You know, they have Chenet still. You know, I just call them people who was like in the heat of the moment of doing this stuff. So I'm basically, they would still call me a zest artist. Only this year they would try to call me a soca artist. But every interviews I say I would still sing dancehall because that is what breaks me, that is what busts me. But I end up in a bubble where I ask myself, all right, it's like, in making this money, what should I do?
Make both.
But it's like...
He's a Caribbean artist.
The only thing that bothers me, I'm going to do it, yes, but the only thing that bothers me, honestly, is like, kids. You're singing songs for kids, and they love it. And then I'm going to come after and sing this disrespectful song. So that's the only thing what is in my mind.
Adult entertainment.
For real, I agree.
You're an adult.
Blame the parents.
No, we're not blaming anybody. You are an adult, living an adult life, and there are adults coming with you. They're growing with you. Your audience is going to grow with you.
True.
So that is it.
Don't think about it that way.
So if tomorrow you decide to make a song, look at Cartel, put on your shoes and tuck in your waist and tuck in your shirt.
Perfect example.
So why you can't do that for the kids in Trinidad, in Grenada, in Jamaica, in St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbuda, Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, wherever, Bahamas. Don't limit yourself. You don't have to do girl tunes only. Whatever creativity comes to your mind, you say your vibes in, your drinking under your rum, it's not just only girl tune that come to you. You say you have songs rest down. Boom, remember, release it. Whatever people gravitate towards, and keep releasing the variety. Because people like to say, oh, you only know the slack songs, but guess what? Carter's biggest song is not a slack song. His biggest song is, oh, here we go, summertime is you. And then Clark's, shoes, and holiday.
Carter, make Clark sell more.
Right. So there's no limitation, and people still know that people still know that school uniform shoe. Because they appreciate it because it's different. It stands out. Oh yes, and they can relate to it because everybody who has family in the Caribbean, who's born and grown in the Caribbean, you know about putting on your school uniform. You know the importance of that. You know the importance of looking neat and presentable. Facts. So that's that. Soca Odyssey, we're teaching you things, we're educating you, we have amazing guests each and every time. This is Melick. Make sure you go and share this video. Make sure you go and like. Don't forget to subscribe as well, please. And of course, check out our sponsors, Flat Cap Drinks on the IG. Go and buy a bottle. You have 3 different flavors: vanilla cherry, you have dash of honey, and you have mixed spice. Get the 3-pack, get a discount price, telling the WORLMAG send you Soca Odyssey team, we are here. Melick, it's a pleasure. Fantastic. I can't wait to see you performing on the road and again more here in National Carnival again. England is your second home. You been to Nando's yet?
Of course.
What do you get from Nando's when you order Nando's?
Same thing I always tell people, and I learned this the last time when I came up here in May. Go Nando's, because somebody is going to ask you, you went Nando's? And hear you in an interview asking me, you taste Nando's yet? Nando's is like Caribbean vibe, I find perfect. I love that. And from the first time we came up here with them, because it's their first time, Nigel and Jonathan, and ask them, have to eat Nando's. I keep telling them that, have to eat Nando's. As soon as you walk out the hotel, because we change hotel, we're in a different hotel now. As we step foot outside, hey, look Nando's, and I walking across, I don't even have the light on red, green, nothing. I telling them, have to taste Nando's. It's very good. That's my favorite place so far. Someone mentioned, I never tasted that one yet, but Nando's.
Yeah, that's the Morleys, South London. We need to bring it to South London for the Morleys. But yeah, man, it's a pleasure, bro. Glad to see you. We love to see when the artists are here, bringing the culture right back to the diaspora and shelling down and working hard. This is Soca Odyssey, WORLMAG YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.